Dogecoin looks like it's breaking to the downside right now. What I was watching is this support and this support giving me this support line right here. It looks like we're breaking that to the downside. In my last video, I was watching this line, and then we also had resistance, resistance, resistance. I was watching this line right here. I think this was in my last video. And then, so we have a channel pattern going like this. I was also watching this big trend line, and we broke that going to the downside. This trend line was from this support down here, support, 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 giving me a trend line going all the way up. And I was saying we need to break that trend line in order to come to these Fibonacci retracement levels and or the next Fibonacci, the bigger Fibonacci retracement level, because these are the smaller ones with this small trend, and this one is the big time frame and big trend. So basically we're falling down now, and like I said, until we start breaking to the upside or until we start trending up, then I'm looking at the targets going to the downside. I got the 38 and 50% level. Like I was saying, we had a small little trend like this. Let's go ahead and do a Fibonacci retracement level from the bottom of the trend to the top of the trend. We're just using this area right here. We're not using the rest of the chart. And that's why I'm saying, so basically with the Fibonacci retracement, you get a run and then you look for it to come back down and retrace, and then hopefully it'll come back and pump to the upside and break out of the Fibonacci retracement and continue on the upside. So this would be just 50%. Okay, so we had the big run. This would just be 50% of that. We're basically buying at 50%, or that's basically why I always like the 50% level, because a lot of the time it'll come back down to at least the 50% level. Now that we broke the, okay, so that's where I got 38% at 0.15101, and then the 50% is at 0.14537. Okay, so that's where those smaller targets are from, and we're already almost at the 38% level. So I'm kind of curious what's going to happen when we hit right here at around 0.15101 or you know, around that area approximately. Are we going to get a bounce, or is it going to continue to go down, maybe hit that? I've been watching this. I was kind of more interested in this 0.14537 possibly, because it's kind of okay. So if let's delete this and let me talk about the other Fibonacci retracement levels that I've been watching. So let's actually do this too. Let's go ahead and take the positions off. And then, yeah, that should be better. Those are my limit orders, and the yellow ones were the positions. Okay, so we have the two potential limit orders. I don't think I have limit orders set on these quite yet. I'm actually looking at this one and this one, so I think I should have some time, but I was thinking, what if it just dips down and then it comes back up and I don't have my limit order set? That's why you need to set your limit orders. But so okay, so going back to what I was talking about, we have this bigger Fibonacci retracement line and this bigger Fibonacci retracement line. Let's go ahead and go to the bigger time frame and zoom out real quick just so you get an idea of where I'm getting these from. We have this big run like this. We get the Fibonacci retracement, same thing, drag from the bottom to the top, and then we can see a place for retracement. So let's go ahead and zoom in. Let's go back to that 1 hour time frame. Basically what I was going to say is we broke this Fibonacci retracement right here. I like to play them off like, okay, so we break this one. The next one I'm looking at is the next one going down, and this is the 61% level sitting at 0.1390 approximately. Pretty close to 14 cents, but it's a little bit lower. It's around 0.139. So that's why I'm kind of, part of me wants to go with this level right there. And then the other thing is we had resistance right here, kind of a double top, not perfect double top, but two tops, same area, resistance, and then we had support. We got support right here. Basically a little channel pattern. Let's go ahead and draw that trend line, maybe something like this. This one's a little bit higher than this one, but let's go ahead and, okay, so if we use the wicks for this and we drag from the bottom to the top and we drag to the breakout, which it looks like it might be breaking out right now. Let's drag this all the way out. So we're basically in this channel. Also, it looks like a cup and handle pattern, but I don't really like those too much because it didn't even play out because a cup, and then it would do something like that. But anyways, So we have this channel pattern. It didn't break to the upside. It kind of stayed and formed another little channel pattern and broke it to the downside. So yeah, we that target, basically when we drag from the bottom to the top, get that target and then drag it to the breakout over here, it lines up with that Fibonacci retracement level sitting at 0.13902, somewhere down here. That's what I wanted to get to. And then the other thing is, though, at a minimal, we also have this little, I don't think I talked about it, but we also had this little channel pattern. We had resistance, 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 support, support. If we drag from the bottom to the top of that, we get this little target right here. Let's go ahead and we get that, drag it from the bottom to the top. We drag this to the breakout, bottom to the top, drag that to the breakout. And the target, this first target is 0.150110, but it lines up with that 38% level right here on the smaller Fibonacci retracement chart. All right, so I have to go back to work, but I think that about covers it. So let me know what you guys think. Check out the last video right here and check out some of the things I was talking about. If you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.